Hello and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be playing the daily challenge, and today I'm going to try to play the daily challenge with no moving, panning or zooming allowed. So I have done this a couple of times before. It's not how I normally play, but I thought it'd be a good one for today, also because I did want to do something else today, but I've just not had much time at all really. So I thought I'd just stick with the daily challenge because I feel like it's kind of an easier video for me to film. So I'm sorry if you're expecting something else today. There will be a more exciting video next week. I've just had a really busy week basically. But let's just get started. So yeah, no moving, panning or zooming. I thought I'd just make it a bit more challenging for myself today. Hopefully we'll get in double digits, but we'll see. I mean, I'm not too confident. Okay, I mean, it's not horrific. It's not amazing, but it's not a terrible first location because we do have some buildings and some people. Unfortunately, there's no language that we can read, which is annoying because that's normally really helpful. But I think this shouldn't be too hard. Although maybe it will be hard, I don't know. Okay, so my initial impressions are that it looks quite cold, but I don't think that I don't want to sort of let that kind of narrow the countries that I choose from. In terms of the continent, I'm thinking South America, based on the trees and the buildings, but I could be wrong. But I do think we're in South America, and that's sort of as far as I have got. I don't know, because I don't think we're that far down, but I don't know. Maybe like Peru? Can we see? Are there any sort of bigger buildings in the distance? Maybe we're on the outskirts of a bigger city? I think maybe Ecuador. I might go for Ecuador. I don't think I'm right though, but I'm going to go on sort of the outskirts of Quito, perhaps. I don't think this is right, but maybe somewhere like one of these places. But I don't know. Hopefully we're... Okay, I mean, yeah, that's not awful actually. So that could have been a lot worse, especially if I'd gone further down. But we weren't in Ecuador, we were in Colombia. Although we weren't too far away, that's still a pretty good score to be fair, so I am pleased with that. I don't think I would have been able to guess Colombia. But let's keep going. Okay. So this is why I probably should not do the daily challenge with no moving, panning or zooming, because this is basically impossible. I'm going to try and get the continent right, and I'll be pleased if I get the continent right. So my first impressions are... I don't know. There's nothing coming to mind. It looks quite dry, but I'm not sure. Maybe like Europe? That's probably not a very good guess, is it? Europe. Like, because initially I thought perhaps it could be Asia for some reason, but I really don't think it is. I think based on the road, it probably is Europe somewhere. So I'm just going to have a look. I mean, we could be somewhere in Italy or Hungary, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria. Bulgaria. Could be Bulgaria. Let me have another look. No. Something's not quite right for it to be Bulgaria. So I don't really know where to go, to be honest. If I just sort of whack it down here, then we're sort of covering all our bases. But I really have no idea for this one. It's not bad. It's not bad. That is actually not bad. So it was actually in Romania, which I did mention, but I didn't think it was. But it's still a good score. I mean, that is the beauty of having a European round. You're always going to get a good score. But yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, we really didn't have much to go off there, so I'm pleased that I got the continent right. So hopefully this kind of lucky streak continues. And this also looks pretty good because we have some buildings, some roads, some cars. Although I don't know what that language is. I mean, it's blurred out, but I can't tell what that language is. But this says to me we're in Europe again, which is really, really helpful. And probably more Western Europe, based on sort of the style of the buildings. I mean, it could be wrong. I could be a bit further down, but I'm thinking straight away, like France, Germany, maybe not. France, Belgium, Germany, Switzerland, maybe Austria. But I think there's something about it that feels a little bit British, even though it's not. It's definitely not the UK. So I kind of want to say France because I think there's areas in northern France in particular that feel quite British, or kind of have a sort of a British climate, one could say. So I might go for northern France, because I don't really have any other options. Could be Belgium as well. Oh, the Netherlands. It could be the Netherlands. Let me have another look. Yeah, no, because the number plates aren't right because they're yellow on the back. I can't remember. Could be the Netherlands though. Now I don't know where to go because if I could just go for Belgium and then have them both. But no, I said northern France. Let's go for northern France. Let's go perhaps Lille. Let's go here on the outskirts. It's probably not right, but that's really good. Oh my god, this is literally going so well. I really thought coming into filming this, I was like, it's just going to be a bad video. But this doesn't seem too bad. This is actually going quite well for me. So we were in Bruges. Fair enough. So we were in Belgium. But I mean, I don't think that was a bad guess at all. I think I used my my GeoGuessr knowledge pretty well there. I think that was not terrible at all. So we'll move on, and hopefully it's another good round. And it's not because it's got nothing. Okay, we've got a road, we've got some street lamps. Oh, we've got some trees. And that's about it. Okay. So I guess it's about figuring out which continent we've been in, which we have been successful so far. I've got 3 right. I mean, it looks like there's sort of a palm tree type thing in the distance, which says to me that this isn't Europe. I don't think this is Europe anyway. Could it be like Japan or somewhere like that? Or I think we might be somewhere in Asia, but Asia is, of course, a very big continent, so saying Asia doesn't really mean much. Or Malaysia, perhaps Thailand, that sort of area. I don't think we are in Japan. I think that's probably wrong. I'm going to have a look, and I think I might go for Malaysia just because it's quite central as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go near... I'll go near Penang. Near the island. I mean, we could be on the island. I honestly have no idea, though. I don't even think... I mean, we might not even be in Asia, but hopefully we are, so... Oh, God, that's so good. I didn't even think... Is it in Singapore? Yeah, we're in Singapore. Didn't even think of that, but that's still a really good score. This is just a very, very lucky game today. Yeah, that's really good. So I'm not even disappointed in that at all because that, I think, went as well as it could have gone, to be fair. But yeah, we were in Singapore, so there you go. I've got all the continents right so far, which I'm very pleased with. And this looks good as well because we have language. So I feel like theoretically I should do really well on this because I've been doing pretty well so far. And now we actually have language. So Calzados, Pichara. I think this is Spanish, so South America, because this isn't Spain. So Sorry, I'm yawning. God. I'm really tired. Oh, I wasn't lying when I said I've been busy. But yeah, okay. I want to say South America, and I mean it pretty obviously is South America based on the cars, the layout of the streets, the people. But it's just about where in South America it is. I mean, I think we are probably a little bit further down, sort of Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Bolivia type area. I don't think we're here, but we could be. I mean, I don't know. I might just go for Argentina. But it looks a bit flat, so maybe it's Bolivia. I'll go for Salt. That's in the mountains. I don't think we're in the mountains. It doesn't look like that. So maybe we're a bit further across. Let's go for Vera. Why not? Why not? Yeah, that wasn't great, was it? That's quite a bad one. I mean, we were still in South America, so it's fine. But we're actually in Chile, in Copiapo. Okay. And that's weird because I feel like that round had the most it had the most clues, but we got the worst score. But we'll look at the summary. And to be fair, I think that's a really impressive game. I'm proud of my performance today because I think that's really good considering I was doing no moving, panning or zooming. I mean, if I could pan and zoom today, I would have got a really good score. But yeah, pleased with them all. Don't think there was any that I mean, that last one was a bit disappointing, but I'll give myself a break. That wasn't terrible. So let me know how you did if you played today's daily challenge. And if you haven't tried playing with no moving, panning or zooming, I'd definitely recommend it because it is quite a fun way to play. Even if you do have difficult rounds, it really encourages you to sort of think outside the box. So yeah. Next week's video will be something more exciting. I am sorry that I'm doing another daily challenge. I just have a lot going on right now. I finished uni, but I still feel like I'm just busy all the time working now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video and I will see you in the next one.